Hello, those of you who are joining me today, and for those of you who are not joining me today, you hurt me deep down. It's me, your boy, MaxMisty122, back with another video. This is not actually an intentional video, unfortunately for me. I was just doing some editing. I've decided that I'm gonna. I've been researching editing. I've done a couple editing courses. I thought, okay, I am gonna hit back hard. It's been a long time since I've done like a proper video. I'm gonna edit. I'm gonna make a proper video. I'm gonna make it all nice and clean and tidy, and it's gonna look super good, and everyone's gonna be super impressed, and it's gonna get a bunch of views, etc., etc. Well, unfortunately, I did not realize how high the gain was on my microphone, and you guys did not tell me until like halfway through, until essentially David had already left. Not blaming you. I'm not upset, I'm just disappointed. So, because of that thing, unfortunately, I can't use any of that footage. So, everything that I did... Hello, Jammer, hello, Bean, by the way. Everything that I did, Oh, you know what I completely forgot to do? Turn down the latency. Oh well. But yeah, everything that I did, I totally forgot to, Yeah, well, it can't be used, really. It can't be used. But, I think I got a good video on the go. Here. Can I show you? Question mark? Okay, let's see if I can figure out how this is going to work. Is this going to work? Perhaps is the better question. Is this working? No. Okay. Alright, well, I guess I can't show you the in-progress video. Oh, well. But yeah, I got a video in progress. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be shiny. But you know what I need desperately? I need desperately some more footage of me doing well. Like, in the comment. It's just where you're standing. Okay, is the microphone fine? Maybe I should get one of those like boom mics, because I always have it off to the side. Like, I feel like most people have like a boom microphone that they like eat in their face, no? Anyway, this is besides the point. So before we do anything, we're gonna open this up, we're gonna open that up, we're gonna open up audio, the microphone. Yeah, that should be fine. And then we're going to double check it once we've finished, okay? Now, there is one minor issue that the more, like, observant... Okay, first off, I do actually need to close DaVinci Resolve, as it does like to suck up quite a bit of... let's save the project. Bye-bye. It likes to suck up quite a bit of my computer. And by quite a bit, I mean, all of my RAM. DaVinci Resolve is like, how much RAM do we need? Hi Bean, hi Jammin, Max, you are here. Oh, okay. I love you guys too. I just want to let you know this. I know that this is all from a place of love and hope and happiness. Oh, this is awkward. I guess we will not be getting better images today. Or not in this battle anyway. Honestly, they're not usually so fast, right? Like, usually you can get to here before the enemy does. Because this is supposed to be, like, the halfway point, but I guess we didn't rush it, so we kind of just got oofed. I also probably should have, checked around the corner before just, like, yeeting myself around, but, whatever. Well, I mean, this battle isn't totally screwed, but, like, the video that we're supposedly making is... doing well in the comment at 7.7, which is going to be kind of hard to do, because we're dead. So I think we could just like yeet ourselves around at maximum thrust. There's a good chance, there's a good chance he'll kill me with the machine gun. Okay, we're dead. Max, do you have any tips for flying the DO335 and other similar planes? Because it feels really weird to fly still. In what context? Like, are you flying it in Air RB or are you flying it in Air Arcade? Because in Air Arcade, I got no tips. If you're flying in Air RB, I've got like some tips, but I wouldn't recommend flying that in Air RB. The DO335 is really a attacker at the best of times. Anyway, yeah, so I am going to make a video. I've decided that I'm going to make a video. I've been doing some research on editing and introductions and all that sort of jazz. I'm going to come back strong. You know, it's been a long time since I made a video, etc., etc. But I need to get some footage of me actually doing good in the Comet at 7.7, which, like, I did great when David was here, but now that it's just like me on my own, I don't know why, but all of a sudden, all of my skill has just like exited my body. The DO335 is not a turn fighter. You really just got to use its huge speed because you've got those two like massive engines, right? So the less you turn in that, the happier you will end up being. But I wouldn't recommend it. I would fly the BF109 F4 over that. Though again, I wouldn't recommend flying the F4 as you're like, oh, babies first. I'd like to point out that I did actually successfully hit the guy. Hey! I will take that. A kill assist is good enough. Does it snap, bro? You mean with the, I honestly, I have flown the DO335 like maybe once. Oh, that's stupid. Okay, how can he possibly know? How? I can't see him through the mess, so how can he possibly see me? Riddle me that, Horatio. I'm not saying, you know, Russian hacker, but I am definitely saying Russian hacker. It's alright, the Comet once again proves her superior, like, health, I guess. 10-9, 8-7, 6-5, 4-3. Come on. We have to do well. I have a dream where people are judged not by the BR of their tanks, but by their skill at the game. Yeah, that'll give you something to think about, won't it? Russian. I hate the Russians in this game, honestly. They're the most annoying things in human history. Success, though. He's dead and I'm not. No, that's it's like the most basic form of success, but success is indeed success. Let's just mosey our way inside of here. Let's see if we can't conscript another local lad to join our merry band of brothers. Mostly because if we don't, we're definitely gonna die. Although, I would say that death is probably inevitable anyway. Whoa! Give me another shot. Give me another shot. Give me another one. On the way. Come on, come on. Oh, well, we did enough. No. Those are not machine gun rounds. That was a 57mm cannon. It was the Russian anti-aircraft gun, so it's an automatic 57mm cannon. So it's the one with the 2 barrels. I'm sure you've seen it. It's crazy. It's crazy. Well, I mean, not really. Think about it. I was in like 5.3 and a 7.7, so obviously I probably should have lost that. And you know. There's kind of no question that that is the way it should have gone. However, I have to be very careful that I don't annoy any of those planes. Because this tank could literally be penetrated by 7.7mm machine guns. Is it really a tank at this point? I would say probably not. Think of it more like, you know... Oh, okay. Where was he? From the right-hand side. Okay, so our team just got murdered. Alright. That's it. I'm calling the RAF. Had enough of this crap. But yeah, no, it just kind of sucks because I was listening back to the footage and I was like, I cannot use any of this because my microphone is just too crackly. And I can turn down my microphone in the edit, but I can't, you know, make it sound nicer. Yeah, that's just kind of how it is in War Thunder jamming, you know? To be like 100% honest with you, I don't think the Spitfire is going to be able to do anything. At least we had a zombie. Aren't you asleep? Why are you back here? And she's going to say in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 that I woke her up with the YouTube notification. Alright. Tally ho, red section. Enemy tank spotted. Fingers out of bums, on triggers. Ready? We didn't penetrate his armor. Oh. Well, there goes my wing. Oh my god. Please let this end. Please, please. I mean, maybe I should just change the name of the game to You Can Have Fun in 7.7 instead of You Can Have Fun in a 5.3 and 7.7. Because clearly, you cannot, in fact, have fun in a 5.3 at 7.7. That clearly is not an option. Yeah, let's just try and shoot a German. That's the point that we're at now, just shoot a German. As long as I can take one German with me, I will consider this a great success. Got another kill assist? I don't even know who that was on. Apparently I've been hit. Okay guys, bayonets out, charge. Check right, clear right. Check left, clear left. Attack. Charge. His Majesty the King is watching. I hereby claim this place in the name of His Majesty. And name it New Caledonia. Okay, I did manage to take one German with me. Great success. Uh-oh. Yes! Ah. 2 Germans with me. We're back in this, boys. Oh. Okay. Beep, 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 beep. This vehicle is reversing. My turret crew didn't need them. Armor, don't need it. APHE, don't need it. All I need is solid shot and a dream. That's good, because that's literally all I've got. A dream of a German and Soviet-less map, where all tanks are treated equally, rather than the Soviets constantly being the best at everything. Because Gaijin cannot fathom that another country have even a chance against the Soviet menace, because that would look bad on their Soviet overlords. And by Soviet overlords, I do, of course, mean Vladimir Le Putin. I am surprised that in War Thunder, there is not an image of Putin riding that horse with his, you know, glued-on abs or whatever. You know the one I'm talking about. You've seen it. I know I've seen it. Every night I see it. Whew. Sorry, am I injured? What's damaged? Well, I don't know what's damaged, but if there's something damaged, it's no longer damaged now. Okay, right. Watch for Soviets. The cat woke you up. I've been considering getting a flight stick. For War Thunder? No. No, no, no. Not for War Thunder. For DCS? Yes. War Thunder? No. I mean, I guess it might be different with your hands. I don't know quite what's wrong with them, but in War Thunder, a flight stick is not going to help you fly. It's actually going to make it worse, surprisingly. I know, it's kind of the opposite of what you'd expect, but yeah, it won't make it easier for you. I'm going down. I'm yelling timber. You better move. You better dance. They didn't penetrate our armor. This is rare. I've never been in a British tank that can actually bounce things before. Tiptoe through the window. Da-da-ba-da-da-da, tiptoe through the window. Turret traverse left. I'm gonna climb the mountain. Oh, that will give me something to think about. Ah, right, of course. Everyone in my tank is dead. How could I forget? That was dumb of me. Do we advance? I think we advance. I think we scream for king and country and advance. Ah, yes. How much damage did you do, Max? Oh, you know. I lightly bruised him. Good to know. Also, Max, are miniature short rounds any better in RB, or do they still suck? What plane are you using? Because in general, the Germans have very, very decent cannon rounds. Very, very decent. Very nice. But you have to be using the right belt. If you're using the default belt, which is the belt you get before you can purchase any modifications, your guns are going to suck. It is not the gun's fault. What is this tank made out of? Why isn't every British tank made out of this? I mean, you know, it didn't actually manage to kill the guy, but it did do pretty good. Yeah, not actually a bad game for me, considering I'm second place. But yeah, I can't really answer that question without knowing what plane you're using. It's like my favorite low tier plane, like the planes that I think you've got, is the BF-109 F2. F2 is a juicy plane. Got that 15mm main gun, which is honestly like surprisingly good. The F1 has a 20mm, but it's got 60 rounds. The F2 has a 15mm, but it's got 200 rounds, so it's honestly just way better. I still stand behind the comment, by the way. Let me just actually start the recording. That's a good start. Ooh, this is an interesting map. We're kind of like being funneled into a narrow choke point. What could literally be worse? So I see that you have written something, but I can't read it without being killed. So I'm just gonna give a lecture on basic War Thunder air RB shells. In general, in War Thunder, the way to do the most damage is to maximize the amount of high explosive shells and minimize the amount of AP shells. There are some situations where you may decide that, oh, you need AP shells, and that's between you and yourself. But in general, air targets and stealth is the best. Stealth, because it minimizes the amount of tracer rounds, and for every round that has a tracer in it, you lose some potential, like, Daka, if that makes sense. Okay, there is an enemy tank over here. I found him. Ooh, someone else shot him for me, that was lucky. I really wouldn't, actually. Ooh. Yeah, we could not hold that. F4 very empowered, but American. F2 also suppose only trick protection analysis. Hello, Jelly Bean, which I assume is Bean the Bean. Thanks, stop dying. I'm trying, Bean. I'm trying. War Thunder ground British is painful. Okay. No, the F4 should have very decent rounds. I'd love to know why you're using the tropical version of the F4 and not just the F4. But no, what is it? It's got a 20mm, 200 round 20mm in the nose. It should be very, very decent. Like, don't get me wrong, a Spitfire's Hispanos are better, like by a significant margin. Because, well, in my opinion at least. Yeah, let's do a little chat, okay? My Spitfire, which is this guy here, it's got usual typical Spitfires, 220 mils, right, with 240 rounds, so 120 rounds a gun. That's why you see me slapping people's wings off quite quickly, because obviously when I'm firing, I'm usually putting 2 rounds in the same spot, which is... oh, okay, well, I guess you can't even get across the bridge anymore. I think that should be me dead, fortunately. Yeah. I'm not getting any good matches anymore. Do or do not, there is no try. Maybe I'm too tired, maybe all my skill has left my body. Or maybe I'm just not focusing on the game. Both are true. The BF-109 F4 is just a physically worse version of the BF-109. Sorry, the F4 Trop is a worse version of the BF-109 F4 in most situations. The F4 Trop has got the much larger radiators on it because it's the tropical version of the BF-109 F4. So obviously, it carries a little bit more weight compared to the standard F4. The F4 will have a higher performance ceiling, if you will. But if you've already got the mods for it, then that's it. You've already got the mods for it. Fair enough. I'm thinking I might start pruning some of the old live streams from the channel. Because right now we got like 300 videos on the channel and like, I don't know, 90% of them are live streams. So I'm wondering, like, should I start peeling them off? Should I just leave them on the channel? Should I delete them? I don't think a lot of people are going back and watching the live streams after they're done. I don't blame you, for the record. But I'm just wondering if, like, do people want them up or what? Anyway, it's going to be RimWorld tomorrow. For those who are more interested in RimWorld than War Thunder. We'll be continuing our colony. I'm a mad lad if this hits. Okay, look, I missed with a shell. He missed with a guided rocket. One of us is worse than the other. Let's just push the B point. What could go wrong? Sadly not RimWorld. RimWorld is tomorrow! Jesus Christ, guys! Oh no. I'm in danger. Oh, he killed one person. The one guy I needed him not to kill. That's just... oh. This is just infuriating, I swear. I could have penned him too, but... unlucky. CatCam when? CatCam will be arriving on Tuesday, I was told. I don't know how I'm gonna set it up. I bought a tripod with it so that I can, like, put it on the ground, pointed down. But it's not like Max just sits in one point. He likes to look out the window, and I don't know if I can really do a live stream out of my window. One, because there are neighbors behind me, and two, because, like, I am well aware that that would be enough. Okay, why? I did not put smoke shells in this. I guess I unlocked them and it just automatically filled the racks. But yeah, so I don't really know what to do, because Max likes to look out the window, and I don't really want to just have a live stream of the view out my window, because I know that you guys are creepy enough to figure out where that is. Or, I mean, maybe not you guys, but I'm sure someone on the internet is creepy enough to figure out where that is. Okay. I just left the spawn. Well, that was not a good game either. I just maybe we need to take a break from ground. Maybe that's the, you know, I was doing way better earlier. Okay, you all saw it. I was on fire earlier, and then I broke for dinner, and now okay, all right. I know this map. Let's take a deep breath, everybody. Curtains. I mean, I could put curtains up. Obviously, that would like be one of the first solutions to this issue. But that like Max wants to look outside the window. So if I had curtains over the window, how is he gonna look outside? You know, like that's the whole reason he comes in my bedroom, is to look out the window. I was thinking that I could have it like on the floor, pointing towards the door, so when Max comes in, you guys will see him. That was my plan. What, did I mess with my graphics settings again? I'm trying to remember if I broke things. I found out the big problem was the fact that I had it on... Maybe drop the shadow quality to high. I had it on Direct 12 mode, that's why I kept crashing. Direct 12 mode is like, you know... I can confirm Max was doing good earlier. Wow, Zombie is so nice to me tonight. I'm so sorry for everything that I've done, Zombie. Tonight. Not like in general, just like tonight. Ground is gay regardless. Then you wouldn't be able to leave without foot fetishizing people. You know, I'm okay with that. Like, I'm on board with that. I am okay. If someone wants to fetishize my dogs, I am in. As long as I get the OnlyFans money. Unless you wear socks. I do wear socks. Like, what kind of like madman walks around without socks on? Wouldn't your feet get cold? I mean, currently I'm in my Arsenal jersey because I actually exercised. I know, it's rare for me. I try to avoid it as much as I physically can, but I decided that I didn't want to, you know, get fat. Because if I get fat, then I can't make fun of David for being fat. That was actually, that 100%, I promise you, was the thought process that went through my mind when I thought, okay, I need to go down to the gym today. Okay. I think he's gonna... Yeah. Ah! It's just so tragic all the time. All the time. Okay. Me, socks make me feet sweat. We've just been seeing a neighborhood, War Thunder. I mean, you know, I guess I shouldn't make fun of people who don't wear socks, but my house is a you know, shoes off kind of house, so yeah, I wear socks. Otherwise, my feet would get cold. But yeah, when I went down to the gym today, I was like, okay. If I don't go today, I'm gonna end up like David, and then what am I gonna do? How am I gonna bully him? I should say that David is not actually fat, just like for the record. I know that I'm like, oh, David. Oh. He was literally like, oh, Max. When he came for Ski Trip 2025, he came up to the local ski hill, and he was sitting on the side in the forest, just wheezing, having a literal aneurysm, because he had to do a little bit. He was a snowboarder, so he has to waddle, right? I don't know if you've ever seen a snowboarder waddle, but it's like the most depressing thing you can watch a human man attempt to do. We didn't penetrate his armor. Put another one in the barrel. Eat that. We still didn't penetrate his armor. No, I never wear socks. This is how you motivate yourself. Duct tape it to the ceiling. I guess I could duct tape it to the ceiling, the camera, but that would be like ultimate jank. and I've just tidied my bedroom so that it looks like vaguely acceptable. You know, under the assumption that I would be having to stream my bedroom floor. I wrote War Thunder wrong 2 times in a row. That's okay. You know, let's not... It's A-okay, I understand. I'm a writer. But I am probably the worst writer in the history of writers. You know what I do? You know what I do because I'm like 2 IQ? When I'm writing, if someone is talking to me while I'm writing, like if someone's just like, oh, Jake, how you doing? Yeah. Oh, I'm great, you know, etc, etc. I will literally, word for word, end up writing whatever I said in response to them. So like if I go, oh yeah, I'm good, and I'm like trying to write something else, I'll look down and I'll be like, oh, why did I write I'm good, I'm good? I've got like the smallest window of a shot. I still didn't manage to penetrate him. Okay. Now, that should be good. I'm hoping he won't be able to actually shoot me back. Oh! Come on! Every time I breathe in this game, holy. I can second that statement. I'm already half asleep. I have dyslexia, so don't judge me spelling. It's like, This is my, these are the sounds that Adrian's mum also makes, just for the record. Yeah, so there you go. That's my life. I say as I completely forget everything I was talking about. Judging type is part of my job. He won't be able to shoot me back. To be fair, he actually wasn't able to shoot me back. His buddy was able to shoot me back. There is a slight difference there. Fetus, deletus. Deletus that fetus. Okay, well, I was not. No. Okay, alright. Let's just... Someone say something nice about my War Thunder skills, right? You guys like me, right, in War Thunder? Use your British magic powers that we all know you have to make the camera float. When I tried to say I wrote it wrong, I wrote the word wrote 4 times. I don't know why, but reading that sentence made me have reading that sentence made me have an aneurysm. I know, I'm supposed to be getting, like, good footage so that I could be like, okay, look, you can have fun at British ground. Like, I know England has a terrible rep in War Thunder because all we use is solid shot, but I promise you, you can do it. That's, like, basically how I started the video. And now it's like, oh, I see that you actually can't do it, and I'm a total liar. Okay, alright, start the recording. The recording has started. Everybody, the recording, go. You know what I need to do? I need to double check that this is actually... Okay. If this is on the wrong, like, audio, I am gonna cry. Aha! Okay, I did already check it, didn't I? That's right. Let's get the stuff back. I whip my gun back and forth, I whip my gun back and forth. Okay, alright, here's the plan. Here's the plan. Operation Coal Dust. We're gonna flank around the left-hand side. We have to flank because the odds of me being able to penetrate someone from the front are low. Okay? So we flank around the left. Now, there is a good chance that we will find a light tank around here somewhere, and we need to watch out for it. Was that a shot? Did someone shoot at me and miss? Careful, careful, careful. Be very quiet. We're hunting wabbits. Okay. Alright. The first part of Operation Coal Dust was a smashing success. We were able to flank around the enemy. Got him. Get another one in the barrel, please, boys. Okay, this is not part of Operation Coal Dust. This is part of Operation Get Shot and Die. But, you know, sometimes you gotta do dumb stuff. Come a chameleon. He come and go. He comes and go. Da 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 da. Red, gold, and green. Red, gold, and green. The biggest thing that I do, which is dumb, is I always like look up with my camera, which leaves me with my like gun facing nowhere. Useful. He won't escape me. He did manage to escape me because his driver's head is made out of stellinium. My bad. I think I just got skill issued that. I did indeed. Well, I mean, it wasn't really skill issue. What it was is wrong gun issue. You drive very well and you're very good at long distance shooting, Max. Max, you've not gotten a single kill yet, I don't think. You have a worse KD than Jesus, Max. There you go. Okay, alright. Thanks, guys. You guys are so... like, you know when I'm in my lowest point, you know, it's like, oh, I'm not doing very well, guys. I'm really trying, but I just can't, you know, I can't put 2 and 2 together to get 4. You guys are just like, die, Max. You suck. We hate you. Alright. Good news is it is actually raining outside, and we all know that the unique British trait, you know, British superiority, comes clutch in the rain. Especially when I'm surrounded by Chinese people, apparently. Everyone hide the cats. Hide the cats! Max, I can honestly say you're doing better with War Thunder than I ever would because I would never play it. Max, I know how to encourage you. Okay? Encourage me. I mean, look at the stability. Look at the stabilizer of the Look at the stabilizer of this gun. It is a very useful. You want to prove yourself better than those around you. If I make myself an enemy, you'll work harder to prove me wrong. I mean, you know, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I'm like a missile, okay? I'm like a missile. I need a target. You know, I have to have someone to work against, usually. That's how I do it most of my time. You know, I'll pick the smartest guy or the most annoying guy in the class, and I'll be like, right, I'm gonna make sure that he cries this turn sometime. University with Max 101. How to succeed at university and life. Find someone who has done nothing to you. Hate them for a reason simply because they look different than you. I wasn't sure if it was dead, I just wanted to make sure. And then, profit. 10 out of 10 works every time. IGN would recommend. Okay, well, that's awkward. It's like every corner I go around, they're just sitting there waiting for me. They're like, okay, Max is coming, so we need to make sure that I'm buckled down and ready to go. Okay, well, at least we made it to the end of that battle. That's progress. We're going the right direction. Man invents racism. So sleepy that I'm even... About with a fairy whispering, I can't understand. Okay, Warren, you should probably go to bed. Like, I'm a little bit worried about you. Come a chameleon. Anyway, yeah, so that's the plan for the cat cam. That's my plan for the cat cam. We're gonna like put it facing the door, and then when Dad comes in or when Max comes in, I'll be able to like switch to the cat cam, and you'll be able to see Max do his little proud little strut that he does when he comes into my bedroom. And you'll be able to hear him go meow, meow, which I believe is code for Max is actually really good at War Thunder and you guys should stop bullying him. Welcome to the rice fields, everybody. I don't know why, I just sort of assumed that a little tank would be able to hippity hoppity hoo over the rice fields, but apparently not. Hippity hoppity hoo, bippity boppity boo. Pikachu, I choose you. How many more rhymes can I make? I don't know. Welcome to Big Brain Strategies with Max. Big brain strategies. Why buy a strategy anywhere else? Ding! Hopefully this isn't like super deep. That's what she said. Ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da. Everyone be quiet. No one speak. Ha. Shh. Everyone be quiet. I'm gonna turn the engine off. We're entering rat mode. Watch this, watch this, watch this. Gonna just like hippity hoppity hoo, bippity boppity boo, zippity zoppity doo, Scooby Doo, Pikachu! Okay, someone shot at something over there, but I don't see whatever it is that they shot at, so I'm very scared. I'm just gonna keep wobbling this way. I'm a rat, and I know I am. I'm a rat, and I know I am, 'cause I'm a rat. And I know I am, 'cause I'm a rat. in a comet. I was like, does he know? Yeah, he knows. Operation Escape is go, go, go. Genius plan, I can't even see. If I can't see me, then they can't see me either. Okay, stealth. Stealth mode engaged. Engine off. Shh. Okay. Everybody be very quiet again. Please! Please, guys! Fix the goddamn gun! Nice job, guys. Well done. Credit where credit's due. We're back in the fight. And somehow, I'm actually still alive. Despite the fact that that was like a 188mm main gun. I should be dead. But I am not dead. Reason? Comet. Winston Churchill himself came down to block that one for me. He was like, no, my child. No, my child. He's like, not today, my child, not today. There will come a time when you must rest, but it is not today. Go, little comet. Okay, we're... Operation Rat behind enemy lines is still ongoing. Right, everyone be quiet. Okay. Shh. They don't know. If they knew where we were, we would be dead already. Therefore, they do not know. He's looking up into the sky. He's got no clue. Oh, well, we got him. That was 2, I think, with the comet. That's not too bad. Max, when schedule 1 stream. What? I literally have a schedule for my streams. I thought you guys would be happy. I thought you guys would go, oh, Max, we're so proud. Now we know that every Monday and Wednesday or whatever I said it was, we're going to be streaming at 3 p.m. Now we can clear our schedules so that you may preach to us, Maxwell, so we may hear your beautiful words and understand your commands. That's what I sort of thought you guys would do, not like, oh. Max, schedule 1. When schedule 1 stream? Max, when are you playing Rainworld? Tomorrow! We're playing Rimworld tomorrow at 3 p.m. Be there or be somewhere else. But stop asking me. Interesting. Ugh. nowhere is safe nowadays. There's just rats everywhere. And I was one of them at one point. Schedule 1 is a game about growing weed. Rainworld. No, not Rimworld. Rainworld, not Rimworld. What is Rainworld? I thought you guys would be thruffing for Rimworld. You know, we had that vote. I was like, what do you guys want to see? Rimworld? And you guys were like, yeah, Rimworld, Rimworld, do Rimworld. I do Rimworld and you're like, Max, play Rainworld. But instead, what do I get? This. What makes you think I would be good at a game about selling drugs? What? Oh, it was an enemy aircraft. That's why. Yay! I love being English. It's so much fun. I spend most of my time getting shelled. Okay, so there's no one on my team over here, so we got to be very careful. Alright, we have to assume that behind every rock is an IS-6 who has no balls and no women. Case in point. Okay, gun. Hello? What was that? This man is possibly the luckiest man ever to live. If he's pointing directly at me when I come over this hill, I am going to uninstall. Hi. I know, Bobby, but I try to explain things so Max understands. What does that mean? Funny thing is, he can actually still kill me. Simply with his machine gun. I mean, he already killed one guy in my tank with just his machine gun. He just didn't quite do enough. My god, what is wrong with people in this game? Please don't answer that question. I know, Bobby, Max is special, okay? He needs to explain things. Max, I keep playing a game in the chat is what I mean. Have you considered growing some balls, Max? Calm down. What, they're in the chat being like, oh, woo, I've never had a girlfriend, woo. I can't speak to women, woo. It's like, oh my god, have you considered just being a man for once in your life? Holy Jesus. Is he pointing directly at me? Or is he looking the other way? He is looking the other way. In the bum, just how he likes it. Wait, have I unlocked my skill? I love how they're like, you'll find the one, bro. Oh, everything's gonna be okay, bro. Oh, you'll find the one. Oh, bro. Bro, oh. If you don't find one, bro, I'll help you out. Jesus Christ, what is this game? Holy Jesus. Ah, damn. Didn't I kill you already? See, I told you the banter, it's all, you know, it's so not. I do not like straight people, says Jamin. I'm sorry, that was pretty good. I'm quite pleased with that one. Wow, Jamin, that's a really bold statement. Do you know why? Because here's the thing. That means if you don't like non-ARAce people, therefore you don't like me. Because, you know, I'm straight. I've had a girlfriend for, what is it, 8 years now? We've been together? You see, if I said something like that, you guys would be like, ah, Max! Genderist, or whatever it is. Okay, please shut up, man. Like, this is just sad. You're literally just sitting, you're already out of tanks. He's out of tanks, and he's just sitting in a corner being like, oh, I'm too scared to talk to girls. Like, I get it, okay? Like, if you're desperate, you're desperate. But this is War Thunder. Like, what are you doing? Why are you doing it? Like, you guys are with me, right? Like, okay, well, I know you guys aren't with me. Don't get me wrong. I'm well aware you guys can be like, Max, be more accepting of other people, yada yada. Don't be so mean. But, like, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, guys. Come on. That's weird. That's weird. It's weird. It's not normal. This is a video game, not Relationship Advice Simulator 2019. No? Am I the only one who thinks that? Okay. Alright, I'll see myself out then. Yeah. I love being the filling in a sandwich. I just do not like most humans, because some people need validation. Max, have an 8 years girlfriend. Yes, my girlfriend and I have been together for 8 years. I do not have an 8 years girlfriend, like, as in age. Jesus. But we got together when we were 13, and I am 22 now, actually, so it's even longer than I first anticipated. Although, if you ask her, she's gonna say 6 years. Because apparently the first 3 years don't count, because I didn't officially ask her. But, okay, whatever. I say, girls are scary, man. Why do I feel like that was aimed at me? I mean, because it was aimed at me, obviously. But, like, why was it aimed at me? Maybe, is the question I can't answer. I feel like of all the people that you could shoot at, why would you shoot at the comet? I'm doing it. no longer have a gun barrel. I was like, why can't I shoot at him? I could definitely pen him, and I was like, oh, okay, alright, I guess that's all dead then. Max, I agree with you. Some people need to be validated, and the only way they get it is to fish for compliments. I mean, on the bright side for me, about my YouTube channel, no one can ever claim that I use it to fish for compliments. Because all I get on here is abused. So I've got that going for me. Whatever. It's fine. Some people do weird things, and that's probably why they don't have girlfriends. You know? And if that's what makes them happy, then all the power to them, and if that makes them sad, then they might want to consider, you know, changing something about themselves. Maybe, you know, discovering something to talk to women about. Like, oh, I can't talk to women. Okay. Like, that was not Max being skill issued, that was Max being up tiered. This is like the opposite of a parasocial relationship. Yeah, I know. That's good though, that's good. Like, I would rather have, I mean, obviously, I was about to make a bold statement like, oh, I would rather have this relationship than a parasocial relationship, but that is pretty obvious considering that it's my channel. Although, hang on, I need to do some advanced Googling. What is specifically? A one-sided... Okay, so the definition of a parasocial relationship is a one-sided relationship where individuals develop a sense of connection, intimacy, or familiarity. No, I can't say it. Familiarity. Okay, look. Okay, I had a speech impediment as a child. Leave me alone. Intimacy with someone that they don't actually know. So, I mean, I guess it's not really like... it's still a parasocial relationship, it's just negative instead of positive. Which is better, right? Max loves being in a relationship with his viewers. This is an abusive relationship, if it's a relationship. Okay, I'm very confused of why I'm so far ahead of my entire team. And I'm also thinking that that's probably not a good sign. But, you know, when life gives you lemons, try and capture the C point. Well, we did not manage to capture the C point. We were close though. We were close. Forever close, never quite there. Yeah, well, there you go. What else do we really have to talk about? Yeah, let's take an opportunity. So we got 4 viewers on YouTube. That's pretty decent. On Twitch, I think we've got 1. Or we had 1. Bean. I don't know if Bean is still there. Stream manager. On Twitch, we have 1. Correct. The one, like, good news about this setup this like new janky setup that I've managed to create here is I can't actually see the amount of viewers I've got. Because before, you know, when I had the like overlay up, it would tell me how many viewers and, you know, the chat rate and all that sort of jazz, and I would just like, oh no, I've only got like 1 viewer, it's just zombie, oh, this is depressing. But at least not knowing is nicer, I think. I mean, I know I just looked, but like not knowing is a better feeling for me. There's less, maybe there's less pressure. Oh, for God's sake, really? I don't even know who's shooting at me, to be honest, so we are just dead. They didn't penetrate our armor. They didn't penetrate our armor. Oh, I guess yeah, well. That was just kind of sad. I don't have modifications research, so once I took damage, I wasn't able to repair it. Okay, let's try it one more time, and then I think we might need to go play some Air RB to restore some confidence. I need, like, 2 good games. I need 2 good games. I got 1 good game. I need, like, 1 more, and then I can claim victory, and we can move on with our lives. But I would really like to get a good game in the Comet. That would be really nice, because if I got just a good game in the Comet, then I can actually use the current video idea that I've got of like, oh, I took a 5.3 to 7.7. Or this is the best 7.7, and then like an image of the Comet, and it's 5.3. Okay, don't squidge me. Thank you. Holy. Max just got put in the forever box so quick. What do you mean I got put in the forever box so quick? What is the forever box, and why am I in it? I love how people drive in this game like it's, you know, a racing game. Break your leg, Max. It's a coffin. Oh, I thought you were talking about me and my girlfriend. Oh, holy God, Emperor. He who makes things alright. Grant me the strength to defeat my chat. Grant me the strength to defeat my enemies, and by your grace, I shall know no fear. Caution, enemy heavy tank spotted. He's fat and he's French. Don't worry, I'm surprised that worked too. Okay. 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 Alright. This is a bad spot to be. I guess I just have to put my faith in the Emperor. Does he know that I am here? Do not know if he knows. Do not know if he knows. Try it. Okay. Thank you. Save me the waste of the ammunition of actually having to do it myself. Okay, it's an E100. Okay, we could choose to run because it's a mouse, or alternatively, we could charge because it's a mouse. Kill it! Kill it with fire! Men of Britain, there's much to do. Your time is now. Your country needs you. Oh my god, I don't actually think I can pen this. Let's go! Skill matters. Friendly. Love how I saw the friendly and my first instinct was, okay, let's put a shell into him. Oh, I see what you were talking about. There's a panther there, or a tiger, sorry. Okay, I'm gonna spawn at this one. Let's go recap the sea point. I'm quite happy with that though. That's 2 kills and a capture in the old comic, and one of them being a mouse. Anyway, let's take out the old Centurion. Well, not the Centurion, sorry. Oh no, it is the Centurion. Yeah, good job, Max. Well done. Yeah, no, I'm pleased with that. I would say I'm pleased with that. Saying break leg is good luck. Break your leg is a subtle threat. You know, I don't... Well, that is a man of high taste there. You can tell by the anime pillows. I mean, like, you know, there's a place for everything. There's a place for anime. Don't get me wrong. I've watched a couple. It's fine if that's the way that you want to spend your life. I don't care, but... Still, there is a limit in polite society. What have I watched? Well, I watched Castlevania. I enjoyed that, but apparently that's not a real anime because it's like made in America or something. I don't really know, but my local weeb or whatever told me that it wasn't real. Yeah, so I watched Castlevania and then Castlevania Nocturne. I thought Castlevania the OG was much better than Castlevania the knockoff, but what do I know? I'm assuming that that guy is going to be dead, right? Okay, use big brain strategy, numero uno, flank. Yeah, he's dead. Right? That's what just happened. Yeah. That's a shame, I was using big brain strat. I didn't even get rewarded for it. Damn. Not bad though. I mean, not a great match, but that can make it into the video, I think. Good night, Zombie. How's it going, battles? It goes poorly, Fireflash. It goes poorly, but, you know, when life gives you lemons, keep going. At all costs, always move forward. But yeah, I know, I'm really sad because some of that games with David were really quite fun, and I just, you know, I need to learn. I have to learn that when I'm gonna do a recording, I have to check that the audio is fine first, or at the very least, what I should really do is separate the recording so that it's not, because right now it records my voice and the sound of the game in one file. So once the recording is done, I can't change the volume of the game, or the volume of David, or the volume of me. I can only change everything together, which is fine because it's a small file and it means I don't have to do any audio syncs or whatever. Nearly a full up tier. It's an 8.7 up tier, and I'm in a 5.3. Don't ever say it's over if I'm breathing, racing to the moonlight and I'm speeding. When in Rome, bang Caligula. Don't whack me. If you whack me, I will whack you, and you are smaller than me. I'm gonna be shot, aren't I? The funny thing is, I know it's gonna happen, and yet I've done nothing to prevent. Yeah. It's like, that's just stupid is what I'm doing right now. Let's take the Rattel for the lols. Oh, I need to remember to get rid of the smoke shells as well. Honestly, the Rattel may have a better chance here than my Comet would anyway. At least it's got heat FS rounds, high explosive, anti-tank. So, if it can do a little handy-dandy pen, it will definitely do some damage. We're going to try a broad flank here. This, I would like to take this time right now to acknowledge, is a risk. However, be prepared, be prepared. This lesson must be shared, which is why I call this mountaintop my home. Be prepared, be prepared. This lesson must be shared, which is why I call this mountaintop my home. We're gonna be killed immediately, just for the record. I know it's gonna happen. But once again, I know it's gonna happen and I've done nothing to prevent it from happening. You see, in video games, you know, especially shooters like this, which, let's not beat around the bush. War Thunder is a shooter, just with a different skin. There's such thing as being overextended, you know? Like, your team is here and you are here. You are too far forward. But sometimes, if you risk an overextension, sometimes you can be rewarded. Okay, and sometimes you can miss horribly because you hit a rock. Please, baby, please, baby, please, baby, please, baby, please, baby, please, baby, please, baby. Give me a new one. Fresh one in the barrel. It was inevitable. It was inevitable. We're lucky we managed to survive so long, but decent go. Are there any British shells with hash? Or bash? Yes, there is, in fact, a British shell with hash. You've seen it before. It's the FV4005, my fetus deletus. It is the first British tank to have hash. In fact, most British tanks, when we get to top tier, or perhaps I should say, if we get to top tier, a lot of our tanks will use hash. Now, hash is not the end of all of our problems. For now it is, like, obviously, the fetus deletus has no problem getting through just about anything, because no one has spaced armor. But as we proceed upwards in the ranks, obviously more and more people have spaced armor, and the Challenger 2, which is the eventual goal, is one of the only tanks to still have a rifled barrel. A rifled barrel is great if you're using a hash round, but it's a little bit less effective if you're using, for example, a fin-stabilized discarding saber round, which is the round that everyone uses if they need to pen something more than, like, you know, a car. But the British didn't want to use that round because a Challenger 2, a British main battle tank, is designed under the assumption that it will be facing, you know, older Russian tanks like T-55s and T-62s, right? Like, its main job is infantry support, and infantry support is most well done with a rifled gun, because then you can have HE that you can fire from a long range, and if you have a smoothbore gun, then your HE round has to be a little bit smaller, because obviously it's not going to be as accurate, yada yada, etc, etc. You get the point. So hash is going to be something that we get used to, but for now we're still stuck with APE. Is my microphone not working? Hello? No, it seems to be fine. I don't know why it's saying max question mark. What's up? Can you not hear me? Are we good? Don't do this to me. You know this is like the jank setup. So, I swear to God, you guys gotta stop saying, Max, we can't hear you! Because I genuinely believe that you can't hear me. Because I know this is like the jankiest setup of janky setups. I'm blind. An eye for an eye. You've got a little bit of a repair there, don't you? Oh. Oh yeah, I guess I can. English please, Max? I can hear you, I was asking. I mean, yeah, you can say it, but like, on your head be it. If it breaks the rules of the channel, I mean, you know, then you will be punished. But if it's just like, you know, if it's just a joke is fine. We get jokes all the time. You know, this is not... Jokes are fine. Funny things are fine. Intentionally being racist is not fine. Racism is not actually okay, despite the fact that we laugh and about it. But, you know, you have to laugh or you cry, right? That's the idea. I'm just saying that there is a line on the channel, okay? So if you think it's going to cross the line, then maybe don't say it. But if it's going to be fine, then fine. I know that's like conflicting information there, but I feel like you should be able to figure out, you know, where the thing you're about to say falls. Not bad. Not a bad game. Not a great game, but not a bad game either. Fairy's gone. Finally. Okay, let's get that. We got tracks, we got improved parts. Now we need... I'm going to go with Shot Mark 3, actually. I think that's the next step. That was a good battle. But yeah, like, jokes, fine. Funny things, fine. Like, in actually racism, no. I know you're not actually racist though, so like, obviously that's fine. But I'm just saying, just so we all know where the line is on the channel, that there is a line and that we're not just totally running around here.
Crew position. Ready up. Driver ready. Gunner ready. Loader ready.
No, I'm not just running around here saying, oh, you know, everything goes in Max's channel. In general, we've been... I mean, in general, people have been very good. When it comes to, like, not being horrible to each other, which, you know, I appreciate that, guys. Well done. I mean, minus being horrible to me, but obviously I don't really care if you're horrible to me. Like, whatever. Have at it, boys and girls. But, yeah, no, in general, people have been quite good about being nice to each other, which, you know, I appreciate. Well, I think the most simple defining factor, Jamin, is, you know, if this is someone's first experience with you ever, would you want them to see whatever it is that you're gonna write? Also, did you see that shot? Hell yeah. Well, that is inconvenient for me. Hey, that'll give him something to think about. Ollie. Okay, we survived that somehow. The little comet did very well. I don't want anyone to see anything I say anywhere in this stream, so, well... I mean... don't say anything, I guess? I'm just saying that I often, like, you know, I often go through the stream and pull out funny moments from the chat, right? When I'm making my videos, so... If there's something that you don't want to be included in a video, then maybe don't say it. I guess I must have dropped arty on people. Hey. Oh. Pretty good though. Pretty good. Pretty good. I'm pretty pleased with that one. I think we can say that that was a good success. Let's take out the Retel 90 and let's remember to get rid of those stupid smoke shells. No. And it can be 10 size. I certainly won't be able to find it. I mean, I said it's a different skin, so Jam's probably going to be like, oh, I don't like things with different skins or whatever. Which, to be fair, is a joke I think I've made before. Oh my god, I missed. That's pretty tragic for me. Anyway, put a new one in the barrel. By the way, this thing could probably kill me with like one shot, so we need to be a little bit careful. It is an anti-aircraft gun, but you know, welcome to the tank with 12mm of armor. Everything is a tank destroyer to me, even a machine gun. I spent most of my life running away from, you know, enemy aircraft, to be honest with you. It's pretty tragic. It's pretty tragic, but you know, we can't get bogged down with what we don't have. We have to focus on what we do have, which is immediate death. I guess he kind of watched me do that, hey? I didn't do it very stealthily. Okay. Centurion time. Let's get down to business to defeat the Hun. Did they send me Britain when I asked for Germany? Da, 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 da. That's fine, because it's... wow. Jamin, I don't know what I expected from you, but that was such a low-key racist remark that, honestly, you bigged that up so much, I thought it was going to be something horrible. Wow. This is... I guess he's a teacher, right? Like, his tolerance is pretty low, presumably. Don't know, I don't want to know. Putting my faith in my War Thunder teammates now, that's a bad idea. I say we reverse now. Beep, beep, beep. This Maxwell is reversing. Beep. I don't know how long he's going to be out of the fight for. Not very long, I don't think. That was a huge mushroom cloud. Holy. Okay, they're all hidden behind rocks. That's good. He's dead. Good. Good. I don't know. In general, we have pretty lax moderation on the channel. In fact, to be honest, my current moderation policy is just wait and see. See if you guys get upset with somebody. Because I know if like everyone else is upset, and like clearly, if everyone is upset about something, then someone said something not nice, and we should deal with it. But if it's like, you know, I don't think I should be the one to yeet people. Petronaut! Ah! My parents are actually racist, so I'm completely sensitive. Oh. Well, I mean, don't be racist, kids. A message brought to you by the government of Hiya. There's a really good reason why you shouldn't be racist, okay? And that is that if you just hate everyone equally, then you can't be racist. Big brain strategies. Okay? If you are racist, that implies that like one race is better than another, and we all know that that's only true when it's streamer versus chat. You know? The chat are not human, and that makes it okay to be mean to them. It started out kind of like good, and then it kind of faltered a little bit, but you know, when in Rome. That's true, he did say they were racist, which implies that they are no longer racist. That man just got a high velocity shell delivered straight to his doorstep. Got him. I wonder if I'm gonna get a high velocity shell delivered straight to my doorstep pretty soon. I don't know who shot that guy. Ha 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 ha. These guys look like they're getting sick of my antics. Got him. Give me another one in the barrel, boys. Put another one in the barrel. They're coming. They're angry. They're coming, and not in the good way. They're coming in the like, I'm gonna murder you type of way, and not the... You know what? I choose life. I say as I immediately nail another tiger. I choose life. Bye guys. I'll see you guys in another world. Bye Wara. Uh-oh, enemy tank spotted. Enemy tank destroyed. Enemy tank spotted. Continue reversing. Why am I public enemy number 1 all of a sudden? What did I do? I mean, like, minus shoot a couple people, but like, come on. That's like literally the game. 100% is the game. Oh, yeah, I bet you're regretting your decisions now, aren't you, lad? Yeah, I bet you are. I wonder how quickly I'll have that repaired. Like 4 seconds, probably? Oh my god, I'm top of the team. Who knew? Bet he's got it repaired already. Ah. I mean, to be fair, it took 3 of them. Still, very, very happy with this game, very happy. Quote finding. I definitely farm some quotes here. I mean, whether there'll be quotes of any meaningful value to the human race, probably not, but... I mean, I'm sure something that somebody says in one of my chats will be valuable to humanity. Probably. I don't think I've actually ever used this tank of any length of time. Let me guess. There's a nuclear bomb en route. Alright guys, look for tanks. They look like cars, but fatter. Retail 90, oh, brave boy. Honestly, like, we're starting to turn this around a bit. You know, it started off rough, but seem to be finding the rhythm again. I don't like this tank as much, to be 100% clear with you. The Centurion Mark III is a beast. This tank is slow. Still, very, very good. Very good game. I would do Winston Churchill, personally. What General Reagan has called the Battle of France is over. The Battle of Britain is about to begin. On this battle depends our... I don't know the rest of it. It's like Christian civilization. On it depends the long continuity of our institutions and our empire. Let us therefore brace ourselves to our duties. And so bear ourselves that if the British Empire and her Commonwealth shall last for 1,000 years, men will still say this was their finest hour. Okay, we're gonna try a bippity-boppity-boo here, and we're just gonna sort of send it. Oh. Stranger danger! Stranger danger! I mean, you know, definitely reasonably pretty. I'm gonna be abused, am I not? I was indeed abused. I think he thinks he's smart, but I am angry. Right, that's it. I got the Canadian tank. I'm gonna go do war crimes. Oh, Jesus Christ. Every time I have like some faith in the every time I have some faith in the War Thunder community, they find a way to disappoint me. Which is amazing, because the amount of faith I have in them is, like, basically nothing. So the fact that they continuously manage to disappoint me is... honestly, like, you all deserve rewards for this. Alright, I'm on the hunt. not actually where I want to be. To be fair, here is not where I want to be either, but you know, at a certain point you have to just take your life in your hands, understand that the next kill, if we don't get a kill and we get killed, that's it, we're dead. But sometimes you just have to say, I'm gonna risk it. Oh. Did you see that? All I managed to hit on him was his track, and he's just fine. He's just like, oh, okay, whatever. It's typical of Canadians to give awards to racists now. Yeah, let's choose right there. I'll see myself out. Are you talking about that time that Justin Trudeau brought the Nazi into the session of Parliament? Because that was a uniquely low moment for Trudeau, which is impressive because he's got a couple uniquely low moments. But, you know, it is what it is. We'll see how Canada goes, you know. It's funny because traditionally in Canadian politics, this is not a late night stream, so I'm not going to actually discuss my politics, but traditionally in Canadian politics, the biggest adversary is usually either Russia or China. But in the last election, all anyone spoke about was how they were going to fight America, essentially. And without mentioning policies, I think we ended up with the Prime Minister who is most likely to fight America tooth and nail. Whether or not that's good or not, I'll let you make up your own mind. But it's me stating facts. Steady as she goes. It's, you know, Canada can afford to both be proud and disappointed in itself. Canada is unique in the sense that we don't like change. We're not, you know, we're quite willing to let things just continue on as they are, which is not good because it's not perfect here, but it's not bad because at least it's not getting much worse. You know, there's no big swings or changes. Which, again, I'm not saying that's good or bad, I'm just making a comment that that's not really something that you see. Managed to get his engine, so that should help us all out a bit. Armor piercing, loaded! Anyway, you know, I'm quite proud of Canada, obviously. Decent. I think this is probably the first time I've ever seen where my comet has tanked one of those.
Armor piercing, loaded.
Steady as she goes, indeed. Maybe not the best policy of all time, but you know what? It's good enough for now, I hope. We'll see. He hasn't actually done anything yet, so maybe I reserve judgment until we find out if he actually knows what he's doing or not. Or if he's like, you know, useless. Anyway, yeah, that's life in Canada right now. I can officially state that the trade war cost me my job, and it wouldn't be a lie. Though it wouldn't be entirely true either. There are a couple reasons why Best Buy sort of Landed. Yeah, I was about to say, there's not a lot of chance of penetrating a mouse. I really need to get a shot, you know, not directly in the front. I think he's currently pounding me. It's funny you say that. It is funny you say that. When I was in my basic training, literally the entirety of the first week of the class sections, so we used to get up and we'd go to like the class, and we'd all sit down in class and have to take notes. And like the first week was just like, don't do war crimes on behalf of the Canadian government. It was like, don't shoot non-combatants. Spell your name in the phonetic alphabet. Maybe don't shoot children. Unless they've got bomb vests on, then, you know, have at it. But, just, again, for the record, I was not in the military for any length of time, so, you know, don't respect me too much. Not that there was any danger of that in my chat, but, you know, just to make it clear, I don't want to stolen valor here. It was like a complete duration of like 1 month is how long I was in there for. Basic training, about 2 weeks is how long I lasted before I decided that, you know what, no. I wonder if there's a little hole here that I can drive through. Okay. Is this like a good spot to be? Presumably it's going to be clear that way, so I can afford to cross the street. I don't like presuming things, but I'm assuming. I can pen the front of him. Someone else can now, so that's fine. Okay, let's keep advancing. Ooh, someone managed to get through the mouse, that's impressive. Those are tough nuts to crack, after all. Hello! Okay, Yame, like third of June. Hello! I do not speak that language, so I do not know what your name is, but I greet you all the same. We didn't, well, I mean, we did penetrate his armor, but we didn't kill him. I wonder if we can afford to shoot again. Hey, this is a very good game with the Comet. I think this is it. I think this is the last game we need. Okay, we still didn't manage to pen. The side of that, I think that's a T-26, an American heavy tank. We're going to struggle. Yep. Beep, 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 beep. Damage teams, begin emergency repairs now. It's okay, it's Aiden. Hello, Aiden. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. I don't know, to fill you in, Jamin doesn't like me. I think that about sums up our channel, doesn't it? Please don't go into my bum. Oh, you're gonna help me. Okay, thank you, anime man. I will never I will never forget this, anime man. I appreciate you. I'm a little bit concerned for your mental health, but I appreciate you. Let us charge around the corner. Could you join? We have an open squad policy, so definitely join. We're doing 7.7 British tanks, if that is okay with you. That is okay with me. Ow, ow, ow. Excuse me. I'm walking here. Alright. Big brain strategy, numero deuce. All out attack. I wonder if I can get to this rock. Probably can, you know. You'd have to be kind of dumb to spawn in now, though. I think we've done all we can do. But 3 kills and 2 assists and no deaths in the Comet at 7.0. Oof, I will take that any day of the week. See a burning corpse. Hey, great battle. Good night, Jamin. Okay, but is it British only or no? No, if you want to play as something else, that's fine. Just as long as it's 7.7. Don't drag me higher is really what I'm saying. How are we doing? Is it just Aiden now? We have 5 people watching, apparently. And we have 2 on Twitch. That's a new record. Do you want to tell me your War Thunder username, Aiden? Please tell me it's not. Bean! Bean. Oh, Bean, my hero. Whoa! Ugh. Sorry, let me just yawn. We've almost got the M109A1. That is a name and a half. Eight, 3, 5, 7. Okay, we gotta have a look at his player profile. He's a level 100 marshal. Of the things he's played, it's been mostly the T-34. Where he does not have a positive KD. Come on! I can encourage in chat, but I cannot play War Thunder. That's okay, Bean. That is A-okay with me. Just knowing that you're here is enough for me, Bean. Oh, was I checking arcade? Alright, my bad, my bad, my bad. Okay, let me save that recording. Let me start the next recording. Honestly, like, if we get one more good game in the Comet, I think I can stop and go make the video. Sucks that we lost the footage with the end, though. I mean, I could probably still use it, but I'll have to use it as, like, B-roll footage, because I won't be able to actually play the, you know? Because you can't actually hear anything. What do we do? Rush the sea point, I think? Attack the sea point. I'm speedy. Canadian flag. Speedy me. All's good. I didn't really do that much Japanese today, though. I'm slacking a little bit, aren't I? I mean, like, I did a little bit. Oh, hang on, sorry, I gotta put my phone down. I did a little bit of my Duolingo today, but I did not do as much as I usually do. That was dumb of me. Sorry, that was me looking at my phone. Alright, let's take out the Centurion then. Oh, I bet he's texting in the chat and I've got it off. Sorry, my bad. Just, you know what War Thunder chat is like when you're trying to stream and they're like, bippity boppity boo! I cast racism! That's my impression of War Thunder chat. I mean, like, I acknowledge that you guys are also technically a War Thunder chat, but, you know, you guys are better than them, right? We're better than them. This channel's better than them. I know that, like, you know, if you think about it, statistically, the people that we're trying to appeal to are people who play War Thunder, and people who play War Thunder are also War Thunder chat, which would mean that we're just as bad as the chat is, but I believe we're better. Nay, I believe we are the best. I have no evidence for that other than my hope and my prayers. Bean, is it you on Twitch? I'm just wondering, because apparently we've got 2 people. Look. I haven't streamed on Twitch for a while. I don't think I've ever streamed War Thunder on Twitch. Let's not get bogged down with, you know, that we don't have many viewers. All will be well, Horatio. Okay. If I die, I am dead. So I actually do need to clutch up a bit because I don't want to leave Aiden just sitting there. Question I find myself asking is everyone at the B point is dead. Ah, there we go. Oh, yeah, that one's tough to see. Let's flick through to find Aiden. There he is. Tough battle. I think it might be time to go make a cup of tea. I'll leave you guys watching Aiden. Alright, I'll be back. Oh, hang on. I should try my, I did a thing. I got a thing. I made a thing. Alright. Hello there, everybody. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. I'm back. How did you guys enjoy my, intermission thing? Was it good? Did it work? It's supposed to have both chats. So, yeah. It's both. That's cool, yeah. Yeah. I know it worked. I already read it. To be honest, I totally forgot that you guys couldn't hear me. But yeah, no, I was pretty proud of that. It's the exact same one I always use, which is let's have a look here. It's Streamlabs Dark Mode is the one I use. So we've got starting soon, which I think is the only one that you guys can actually hear me on. And we've got the live, which is obviously the one that we always use. Alright, I think one more battle, and then I think we've got to go to bed. Please, God, help me get one more. It was a pretty abysmal battle for me today. Or at least this one was. Mostly because I got immediately murdered in the first 6 seconds. By texting and driving. So what have we learned today, folks? Don't text and drive. I've almost got the M109, and then I'll have Tortoise next, maybe? Oh, he's going French. Alright, last battle. Last battle, I'm gonna go to bed. Speed run, dying, any percent. Who do we have left? Is it just you now, Bean? Okay, alright. Let's rock and roll. Don't text and drive, especially in tanks. You know, I actually meant to ask you guys, for the 1,000 subscriber special, assuming we ever get to it, what would you prefer? I'll give you a couple of options. We could do a charity live stream with David. I'm a little bit hesitant to do that, simply because I'm not convinced that we've actually got enough people to like watch to make a charity live stream like worth it. But we do like a 24-hour live stream, if that makes sense. Like we would, you know, we would go endurance. Or alternatively, we could maybe discuss like doing a face reveal, or we could discuss something else. If something else perhaps takes. What on earth? Okay, they are a little bit further forward than I thought they would be. I guess it is an any percent speedrun. Oh, how quickly can I die? Well, we wouldn't do it like consecutively, you know. David would do 6 hours, and I'd do 6 hours, and then someone else would do 6 hours, etc, etc. Oh, I'm gonna die. I knew it too, because I bounced. Oh. Well, that was tragic. Well, Aiden, I wish you luck in the rest of your games, but I'm afraid you joined me right at the end of my games. I'm gonna go to bed now, though, folks. It was fun. I had fun. The last couple of battles were pretty miserable, but I had fun tonight. I had fun. I hope you guys did as well. And yeah, I'll see you around. Hopefully Twitch picks up a bit, maybe. But we will see. I wonder, actually, if I am using the wrong War Thunder. Because according to this, there are 2 people streaming with this War Thunder thing. No, I got cooked. Oh, well. Rest in spaghetti, everyone. Just bump on that. Yeah, I wonder if I'm using the wrong War Thunder on Twitch, because apparently there is literally only 1 person streaming this War Thunder, and it is me. So I'm wondering if it's not War Thunder Ground Forces for the PlayStation 4. Or maybe there's a different War Thunder that you're supposed to use. Anyway, goodbye, folks. Goodbye. Au revoir. A bientôt. Jamais.